podcast with Amanda, Shandy, and Colleen. My name is Colleen.
My name is Amanda.
And I'm Shandy.
Welcome to the show, everybody. This is Season 6, Episode 9. It's our 69 episode again.
Woo, part 2.
It's our three-way 69 episode. In which we determined last week that we weren't going to 69 each other. There we go. I got the joke out of the way in the first 30 seconds of the show. It took us an hour and 25 minutes together last week. Anyway, what's up? How's it going? Happy last day of August as we're recording this. Happy beginning of September as you're listening to this.
No.
I have mixed feelings.
I know. Amanda, when do you go back to work?
A week from today.
Ugh, I'm so sorry.
I know. It's pretty rough. And I'm feeling weird about it. But I was also sort of musing, because it's just been so hot here this summer. Mm-hmm. This is the first year I've actually been kind of excited to put on a long sleeve shirt. I'm just tired of sweating. I'm tired of these 90 degree days in a row where we don't go outside because it's too hot for the baby. And I'm sort of I'm kind of over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
can feel the beginnings of fall here, and I'm totally here for it.
Not even close to the beginning of fall here.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's very subtle. Granted.
Cool. Not
but
here.
I can feel it.
It's still 95 degrees every day, but it is the South. So. And,
it's not the South here, so we have no excuse other than we're destroying our planet, and that's why it's hot here.
It's going to be hot for the next 30 years if we're lucky.
Yep. I have existential crises about it all the time. But, we're not here to talk about that. This is our 69 show.
Woo! Awesome.
Although every single national forest in California is now closed. So there's that. But
because of fires, COVID, the heat, all of the above.
Yeah, fires.
Yep.
Well, that is a suck, as they say.
Yep. Well, we're here to talk about a different type of fire, different type of heat.
Crotch fire. Wait, no, that's not right.
No. Oh, this has gone downhill very quickly.
This is what happens when you're 37 trying to make sex puns. Amanda only just turned 37, so she's still somewhat...
I'm still getting used to it, Still got the 37 training wheels on.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, meanwhile, Colin and I are halfway through it, so...
Yeah, oh God, we really are.
Oh, God. Yeah. This is such a downer.
I know. We gotta get happier. I'm so tired and so busy that I was oh my God, how am I gonna record tonight? I thought about pre-gaming. I was maybe if I just start off silly. If I start off we're in the last 15 minutes of the show. And then I was but no, then it'll just go downhill from there.
We're 37. If you pre-game, you're just going to be too tired.
So much editing. So much slurring. I started drinking this summer, thanks to the Nationals Padres game that we went to, the bourbon lemonade. So it's lemonade with bourbon in it. Very tasty.
So you make it yourself, or is this a thing you buy, sweet tea vodka? Is it
No, I make it myself. I get the the light lemonade, 25 calories a pop. I put it through the strainer because I am 37 and don't like pulp, or 5.
I haven't liked pulp since I was 5, so that's not an age thing.
Yeah, so
I started liking pulp when I was older. That's interesting.
Yeah, just in time for our 69 episode.
Maybe it is an age thing. Who knows?
This is not a pulp-free show, but it is a pulp-free drink. Yeah, so I pour it through the strainer, the first little layer, then I pour a little bit of bourbon in it, then I pour a layer of the lemonade on top, and then I mix it together with an old baby spoon, one of the little, ones that you put the puree on. Because I'm not using it for anything else right now, and I feel like, I don't know, I don't think I can donate, like, utensils that have been in, like, our mouths. In times of COVID, I think of everything different.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
now I just use them as drink stirrers.
Why not?
Why not?
I use old chopsticks.
Mmm.
Yeah, I had a roommate that moved out and left behind a bunch of random stuff, and a big mason jar of individual wooden chopsticks was one of the things. And I use them to, like, mix drinks and coffee.
That's awesome.
And, you know, whatever, like, you don't want to dirty a spoon to mix.
Clever.
Yeah, it works pretty good.
Yeah. See, I don't mind. I just rinse off the spoon when I'm done, put it off to the side for the next time. I'm such a weirdo. I'm such a weirdo.
Why is that weird? I admitted I used a chopstick. So.
Fair enough. Oh, a fun fact that I thought about today. Did you guys know, because I was thinking about 69, and as I was driving...
As one does.
As I was driving, I was thinking about 69ing, and our show. 69ing, you know, you guys, the listeners. And I was like, what fun 69 facts can I think about? And then I remember there was this controversy, or this, like, I don't know, whatever. It was like a little, like, hoo thing. The Apple weather app does not, it goes from 68 degrees to 70 degrees. It doesn't
And that's,
have
like,
69.
for real true?
Huh.
I don't know. I remember seeing that on, like, Twitter or something, like, a couple
I didn't know Apple
like,
had a
year ago,
weather
maybe?
app.
Yeah, you know, the weather app thingy that, yeah. So, but apparently, and it must be also probably the one on your phone, too. On your watch, rather, as well. But
I use
apparently,
the Weather Channel app.
the reason for it is that, like, 68 degrees transfers, like, perfectly to, like, Celsius as well, so it's like a coding thing, but it's still funny to think about that, like, they don't skip the 13th floor, they skip the 69th degree.
It's funny to think about a bunch of tech guys being, like, weird prudes.
Right?
Just weirded out.
As they're in their chat rooms where they're doing all sorts of gross things.
Yeah, doing Lord knows what.
Anyway, does anybody have any Labor Day plans?
No?
Maybe a barbecue.
Nice.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
We're not really doing anything except, we got a visitor.
Oh, how's our sweet
How's
girl
she
doing this
feeling?
week?
She is still sweet as ever.
She looks
and
so much
doing
better.
Oh, but she basically pukes like every day now, so I need to call the vet tomorrow, and our vet is actually gone until next week. She was like, I'm so sorry to leave you guys, because she was going on a 2-week vacation, and which I think maybe I said last time. I was like, dude, you saved our cat's life. Like, please go enjoy your vacation.
You earned it.
Yeah. But yeah, so I need to see what's going on about that, and see if there's anything we can do to stop it, because that's not great. It's not great because it's a lot of puke that I have to clean up, and then it can't be great for her, like, esophagus, and just, like, it's not.
Yeah.
That's a lot to be puking. So other than that, she's doing great, but that's,
Oh, poor girl.
that's the one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but she looks better. Like, she does look better.
Yeah, and she moves better. She actually jumped up onto the desk
We heard.
that I'm sitting at. Yeah. It was not easy, and kind of freaked me out when I saw what she did. I didn't see her preparing. I just saw, like, the landing. But she made it. She's okay.
Nice.
No, it's good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Our sweet girl.
Yeah. For Labor Day, it's Jay's sister's son's second birthday, so we're gonna do that on Sunday, I think, and then just hang around and do, I don't know, nothing, home things. Maybe see a movie before everything gets shut down again on one of those days. The problem is the only movie out is the Paw Patrol movie, and nobody is enthusiastic about seeing that. Like, Zach's outgrown Paw Patrol. Alex is like, I guess I'll go see it. Do I get Twizzlers? But he's never really been into Paw Patrol. Still into Doc McStuffins, like, hardcore, and Bluey, of course. But, like...
Really? There's nothing else out that you guys could go see as a family?
The only other thing is Jungle Cruise, and we saw that already.
Oh.
I was looking at Alamo Drafthouse to see what they might have had. They have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, but I think it's at like 7:30 at night, and that's too late of a start time. Like 6:30 is like our hard limit, because really, like, they need to be in bed by 8:30. He can hang till 9 if we have to. And then Zachary is okay. He can last till 10, but, like, you know, everybody no matter, here's a trick, Amanda, a thing, Amanda. No matter what time your child goes to bed, they will always wake up at the same time, no matter what, the next morning. Or maybe that's just my kids.
Right, this is weird. No, I think that is a normal kid thing, but my baby is all over the place with her morning. Like, every time I think, like, okay, like, this is clearly, like, her natural rhythm. I think this is it. This is the time she's going to wake up every day. She changes it up again.
Yeah. Well, she's in, like, prime development mode, though, now.
Yeah,
she's
that's
like,
fair. That's
wonder weeks and leaps and just learning so much and learning, like, her sleep schedule her sleep patterns are changing, and she has dreams now and knows how to do the REM.
She slept on her stomach last night for the first time.
Nice. Did it help? Because once Alex was able to sleep on his stomach, that was game changer for us. Like, he's...
I mean, she's always been a good nighttime sleeper. It's her daytime sleep that we just can't get right. Like, homegirl did not want to go down for a nap this afternoon, like, from, like, 11 o'clock on today. So it's kind of a rough day.
Yeah.
But, like, she'll sleep through the night. But she can now roll over only from her back to her front on the left side.
Oh.
So can't roll herself back. So she'll roll herself, get stuck, and then she'll get mad. And so we'll roll her back over. But she's, like, excited that, like, she's learned this big thing that she's been working on for weeks. So then she just rolls right back over.
Oh. Is it Zoolander where they can't turn left or whatever it was?
Left, yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that's 100% what's happening right now. But, like, at night, because she'll do that, like, if you don't get her into the crib, like, ready for sleep, like, if she's the slightest bit awake, she's, like, moving around and she'll roll over, and she's been getting her feet stuck through the bars.
Oh.
And because she can't roll herself back over yet, she just gets upset because she doesn't know what to do.
Oh, poor girl.
So... last night, I think she just gave up and was like, okay, maybe I'll just try sleeping like this. That's what happened.
Nice. You'll have to keep us posted.
Yeah. But of course, I look at the monitor. I'm like, oh my God, she's suffocating. And I, like, run to check on her. And she's just, like, Gerber baby sleeping with her mouth open. And it was super cute. And I was like, okay. Not everything is a Sid situation. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, that's awesome. Shandy, I meant to ask you, did you vote yet?
Oh, right.
No,
you gotta send it in, dude. You're gonna end up with Rush Limbaugh Jr. as your fucking governor.
No.
Do not worry. No, it's actually my ballot's been here for a while. We got it a while ago. And it's sitting downstairs. Obviously, I know how I'm going to vote to fucking not recall Gavin Newsom. The problem is you have to then also vote for if those motherfuckers.
No, you don't. Actually... I don't think you do, because they said on Pod.
No,
on Pod. I think it was.
Well, you're supposed to then. You have the ballot has two things.
Okay.
Should we recall Gavin Newsom? No, that one I can fill in. Then it says, in the event that he does get recalled, who would you want to replace him? So then now I have to look at all these fucking Democrats and, like, figure out.
There's
also,
no
like,
Democrats, I don't think, are there? I think it's just Republicans and a Green Party person.
Why?
Let me go check. Let me go grab my ballot.
Okay, go grab your ballot.
Because now I'm feeling like, because that was my thing. I was going to vote right away because obviously I know how I'm voting. But then for that second step, I was like, I need to.
Yeah,
like,
Gavin Newsom wants you to leave. His people are telling people to leave question 2 blank.
Oh, that makes it so much easier.
Because what the thinking behind that is, if there's more people that just didn't answer the question, then even if he was voted to be recalled, they would have to do a secondary.
Well, I think that the Republicans are counting on people like Shandy to be like, if I have to, then I guess I'll do this. Because you don't need to, you just need a plurality. So, like, somebody can get 5% of the vote, and if they have the most percentage, they win as long as the answer is yes, he should be recalled. As long as that has the majority, then whoever has the plurality in question 2 automatically wins. So, like, Larry, whatever, Limbaugh.
What a stupid way of doing this.
Right?
Oh my god. No, there are Democrats on here.
Okay, well, that's okay, I guess.
Isn't that great? So that's what, when I saw that, I was like, oh my god, and I have to figure out, like, which Democrat would have the highest percentage chance of winning if, you know, like, God forbid Newsom was recalled.
I think you should just write in Frank's name and see how it goes.
Yeah, he would be great.
But yeah,
he's American.
I believe his campaign, and according to this CBS thing when I Googled it, they want you to leave question 2 blank.
Okay, that seriously makes it so much easier for me.
But you should definitely do your research to confirm that.
Yeah, I will look into it. But that's the only reason that I haven't. There's actually, so, you know, we get our ballots in the mail a couple weeks in advance, and there's actually, like, an official ballot drop off at the public library, which is close to where I live. So, like, that's where we dropped it off last time.
Right.
And that's where I plan on dropping it off this time.
There was also, because I know you subscribe to the Daily. The Daily had an episode within the past. Doesn't matter. Within the past few days, they have an episode that completely covers the recall and all of that. Yeah. So
that's true. I saw that, and I didn't listen because I am also very behind, and I'm like, I don't think this doesn't affect me.
See, I pick and choose which ones to download. I'm like, ooh, I like this topic. I never do the weekend ones, which makes me feel kind of bad, but, you know. I feel like the weekend ones are what This American Life is for.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I listen to the Sunday ones, but not lately. I'm so behind on everything. Yeah. I'm like, I don't have time to listen to someone read about, you know, a dramatic reading of an article someone wrote for a magazine I don't even read.
Yeah, exactly.
100% no.
But yeah.
I will say the one nice thing about the Daily, though, is if and when you do inevitably get behind, like, you don't have to catch up. It's no longer current. No. Just...
Or sometimes. There's ones that are just worth a listen because they're ongoing. Very interesting.
Which on the Daily?
Yeah, a lot of the time. There's ones I can just like, nope, bye.
Yeah, well, like I said, I go through, like, every day when I update, like, it shows me, because I have my podcast set to, the only one that automatically updates is ours, actually. Everything else I have to select download on. So, if I like the topic or the subject matter, then I will download it. But if not, or if not, like, I won't right away, and then if I need something to listen to, then I will go back and do that.
That's smart. See, I then remove the download if it's something I'm like, I'm not going to listen to that. I remove the download.
Yeah, see, I don't even want to have, because sometimes you miss that, and then you've got a whole bunch of stuff on your phone, and you're like,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I like to have the control. The only thing is you risk missing something with that, but still, I mean.
I don't know. I feel like I was like just talking to someone about this the other day, like the new Apple podcast app, like every time they update it, it feels worse and more confusing. And
yes,
now they don't automatically download things. It's hard to tell, like it'll just be on your feed, but it didn't actually download. Okay. Sometimes things just disappear for no reason and you can't find it. Like the other day, like I had listened to This American Life episode that I thought was really interesting, and I was like trying to like pull it up to show my mom because we were in Connecticut this weekend, and I like could not find it. Like it just vanished.
I know you have to go to
crazy person.
Well, This American Life takes down their shows after a certain amount of time, which is super annoying. But
it's like I just listened to it. Like it was like from the weekend.
Oh, because when it says when it marks it that you've read it, then it like disappears. So for that,
but not in the Apple podcast.
Like in Apple podcast. Oh, because you don't have Apple
it was like on their website, and I think it was.
Oh, sorry.
So so like Daniel looked it up on their website, and he's like, "Is this the one you're talking about?" I'm like, "Yeah," but like look on my feed, like it is not there. There's the one before it and the one after it.
Weird.
Like, gone.
We've had that.
Like I'd lost my damn mind.
No, that's happened to Jay before, where he's been like, "Ooh, I want you to hear this American Life episode" in the car, and he'll go back to find it, and it's gone. And we looked it up, and like they're kind of funny with their feed like in the ones that they keep up and don't, and I have no idea why, but
It might be a rights issue. It might
Yeah.
be certain things that, like, if it's an episode where they acquired a story from somewhere else, they might not just have the distribution rights for like a limited amount of time.
yeah, maybe. So, okay, before we move on, Shandy, it says if voters answer no, he should not be recalled on question 1, then question 2 becomes moot. And that's an ABC 10 article. And also, do not write his name in as a write-in because California Election Code section 113H1C specifies that a person being recalled cannot be a candidate to succeed themselves at a recall election.
Oh, that makes sense.
I mean, that's only something they would do in like Mississippi or Louisiana. Just
I mean, that would be some insane strategery. But
Strategery.
Also, so listen, California people out there, the moral of the story is you need to vote because the person that's most likely to succeed him is fucking terrifying and nobody is going to like him except for the very small group of people that are very enthusiastic about not having Gavin Newsom. And P.S. you have to reelect him next year anyway. So if you don't like that he had a really fancy dinner, which by the way, I really want to go to that place now.
yeah.
Because after I heard it, I looked up the menu and I was like, I want to know this, $1 trillion meal. And I was like, ooh, it doesn't fit that.
Very expensive. He shouldn't have done that. But he also shouldn't be recalled. Like, fuck.
Right.
Right. Especially with just a year to go on his term anyway. Also, it cost you guys billions of dollars, so cool.
Right. It's a waste of everybody's like time and money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
But anyway, what's not a waste of time and money is our 69 show. Of which Shandy found us an amazing link
Yes, I'm so excited for
from
this.
BuzzFeed. I will put it in the show notes. But the link is pick a type of cheese and we'll reveal your favorite sex positions. And away we go. I can't wait for this to tell me how boring I am.
Yeah, basically.
Everybody got it pulled up? That's what she said.
Oh, wow. So it's just a whole list.
It's just the one question.
And you just have to pick one. I was hoping like it was like, pick this cheese between these two and now another.
I was too. I also like that if you scroll below the cheeses, it says this post was translated from French. So that makes it even better. Okay.
Well, and as I was scrolling through the cheeses, I was lamenting that there aren't a lot of like sort of like staple cheeses that you might find in French. So that's weird to me but maybe the original article was trying to make it more open to everyone.
Maybe. Oh, and if you even continue to scroll down, there's a whole bunch of other similarly themed quizzes.
Oh.
I enjoy this. The cheese board you make will reveal the animal you are in bed.
Okay, well, maybe we
Ooh.
can just have a whole quiz party right now.
Maybe.
Or, I have a proposal. Let's just all pick cheeses and then keep refreshing and see what each cheese means for your sexual position.
I like it. So the first one we'll do like a kind of a true-ish answer.
Okay, and then we'll fill
Okay.
in the blanks. Okay, so here's the cheese choices. Brie, mozzarella, or mozzarella, how people pronounce it. I say mozzarella, but I've been learned that that is just something Italian people say to sound smart. It is actually not the correct pronunciation. Cheddar, is it camembert?
Camembert.
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 Camembert, Swiss, Gorgonzola, Parmesan, Gouda, Manchego, which is my mother's favorite cheese. My mom buys Manchego blocks. Like, she has them in her house at all times. She eats it all the time. She loves it. Ricotta, raclette. I'm sure you guys have a fancy way of pronouncing raclette.
Raclette.
Cream cheese,
I
Gruyere.
feel like cream cheese is barely a cheese.
Still
I
counts,
mean,
though.
is it even a cheese? Love it, but is it a cheese?
Yeah.
Gruyere.
Gruyere, Romano, Munster, string cheese. Oh shit! I was gonna go with mozzarella until I saw string cheese, and now I'm very torn. Feta or nacho cheese.
Which is also arguably not really cheese.
Right.
Right? One might argue it's just like
delicious, but not really cheese.
the melted
Same way that
version
the
of
like liquid butter at the movie theater is not actually butter.
but it's so good.
It's a vegan option. It's not actually dairy. Yeah, it's vegan.
Oh, that makes it even better.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, everybody pick one.
Oh my god, this is so hard.
This is very tough.
It is hard, but I have to go with raclette just because the dish is really fucking good.
I knew somebody was going to pick raclette. We've talked about it enough times.
Really fun.
I mean, it's weird because you only eat it melted, but like the dish is just really fucking good.
And the machine, it comes with its own special machine that you just like, and you turn and the cheese turns, and it's so cool. Oh my gosh, this is really hard.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I'll pick next. I'll go with mozzarella. I'm simple.
Right, and well, knowing that you were going to go with sorry, we really can't call it mozzarella.
We're gonna call it mozzarella.
Okay,
thank you.
Because it just feels weird to
right. Doesn't
call
it feel weird?
It's a rose by any other name.
Thank you. Okay, I'm so glad. It's mozzarella. Mozzarella.
It's mozzarella. Now, but knowing you were going to go with mozzarella, I feel like that does free me up to choose something else.
Okay. Yes, I release you. Be free. Let your cheese freak flag fly.
I guess I'll go with a Manchego. I feel like after mozzarella, I buy it the most.
That's true.
It's like I like blue cheese, but like of the blue cheese, Gorgonzola is not my favorite of the blue cheeses.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I gotta go with Manchego.
Awesome. Tell me what my mom's favorite sex position is.
Oh, Colleen, do you want to know?
Nope. We're gonna skip it.
I'll pick a different cheese.
No, I'm just kidding. I made this real weird, but that's okay.
Nope, I'm gonna refresh it. We're gonna do this again.
No, you gotta do Manchego. You gotta do it.
Now we have to know.
No, we gotta know.
have to know.
It was doggy style. I'd love to know how your dreams go tonight.
Oh, I can tell you this. I'm not doing doggy style for a while. That feels slightly ruined.
Hope it wasn't a favorite.
Well, mozzarella is standing up. You're more of a romantic, you'd like to admit, which is why the stand-up position, as seen in all your favorite rom-coms, is actually your favorite.
Huh.
A lot of strength required.
Raclette is the cowgirl.
Ooh! I like that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, everybody pick their second favorite cheese that somebody else hasn't picked yet. You guys go first. Or Amanda, you get first pick this time.
All right. Let's go with Gruyere.
Oh, good choice.
Right. And that is the Lotus. I have never heard of this, but judging by the picture, I just didn't know that that's what it was called.
Oh, yeah. I'm familiar with this.
Yeah, not only is this a very comfortable position, but it's also one where you can really get close to your partner and gaze tenderly into their eyes. Perfect for someone like you who is very, and it's just V period, into intimacy.
I'll let my American flag fly and go with string cheese next.
Nice. Also a version of mozzarella. So you're consistent.
I am nothing if not a creature of habit.
Yeah. I like those water-based cheeses.
Yes. And then I wonder why I'm always so bloated. The burning candle. You like it when it involves serious physical effort because it's going to the gym, it's more fun. And essentially, it's a backward headstand. It's kind of like the cowgirl, but
oh my goodness!
Yeah, you're on the headstand.
You have to do yoga to be able to do this, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, my picture is cut off, so I'm.
Mine's kind of cut off too, but I get the gist of it.
Okay.
All right. I do love me a Gouda.
Ooh, nice Nice
Classic.
choice.
So, classic, yes. And the position is missionary.
I would have thought
You
cream
are-
cheese.
You aren't afraid of tradition because that shit works.
You can't argue with that logic.
That's true. Now I really want to know what cream cheese is. Hold
All
on.
right, go with cream. All right, then pick your crappy your cheese that you don't think belongs on this list cheese. So if you want to go with cream cheese, Shandy, do you want nacho cheese or cheddar cheese?
Nacho cheese.
I'll go with cheddar then.
Oh, poor cheddar.
Oh my
Can
god!
be,
Cheddar is also the lotus.
Wow.
cheddar can be a legit cheese.
Your V.
Nacho cheese is also doggy style.
Oh wow, we're just getting lots of universe symbols here. Signs
That's
here.
true. Actually, cream cheese is standing up, which doesn't feel accurate to me.
No, it doesn't.
I feel like you have to try, like, cream cheese is the opposite of trying, and I feel like standing up is a position that requires a little
It does
bit of,
require
like,
trying. It's why I
some,
hate
like, strength and, like, endurance and commitment,
It's
which
also
I feel like cream cheese as a cheese lacks.
yeah. I would have gone like probably lotus or missionary for cream cheese.
I feel like cream cheese I would have gone with a, like, just sitting on the couch and watching porn.
Do you please yourself cheese? This is perfect though for someone who is V into intimacy. I just had a joke and I forgot it, so that's a bummer.
It'll come back to you.
Yeah. Okay, can I pick Brie for the next round? Because I really like Brie.
Please do.
Yeah.
Okay. The erotic accordion.
Oh my god, now I need to see what.
Yeah, see
I
the
need to see
picture.
Huh?
I feel like it's just a fancy cowgirl.
Yeah.
A
I
less
feel like
comfortable one, maybe.
A less comfortable. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's like an upper
It's a
body.
workout at the same time.
Yeah, it's like if you want to work out your triceps and do a cowgirl at the same time.
Judging by the eyes of the male partner in this picture, it doesn't look particularly fun for him.
I know, doesn't it?
Looks like he has broken his knees.
Or maybe he just finished and that's just his face.
Maybe that's just his face. That's true. I don't mean to insult Cartoon Man.
Cartoon.
Don't cartoon section.
You know, you do you, Cartoon Man. You do you.
Alright, what's next?
Let's do camembert. Let's stay with the stinky cheeses.
Okay. Oh, 69!
There it is. We found it.
We found it.
Which is also kind of funny, given that like camembert is a really stinky cheese. It's not like a cheese you want to like eat and then get that intimate with
I
someone else.
I think we're gonna have to call this episode our camembert episode. If we don't find something better. The camembert episode.
The camembert.
You have an impatient, adventurous spirit, which is why no position suits you better than this one. It also looks like whoever the bottom is eating the ass of the person on top.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying.
No.
The picture.
It's an interpretation of a 69.
It is. All right, well, let's go with Swiss then.
All right.
The spoon.
The
You're a
spoon.
little lazy, which is why this position is hands down, lie down favorite. Oh, they're lying
I feel
down.
like that should be a cream cheese. Again.
Yeah. It's just fucking from behind while you're laying down. Well, you know, that could be intimate.
Yeah. So wait, which one did you say you picked?
Oh, I did the Swiss.
See, Swiss for me says it's missionary.
No.
Oh wait, no, because I accidentally hit Gouda instead of Swiss because Gouda is
Okay.
directly below it. Never mind. As you were.
Gorgonzola is the cowgirl.
Let's see what ricotta is.
Okay.
Oh, the erotic accordion again. Hello, Cartoon Man. We meet again.
I don't remember what we have done or haven't done, so we'll do one or two
Feta.
more, and then it'll be a surprise. Oh, I want to do feta. I would have thought feta would. Oh! Missionary. I would have thought feta was 69 for sure.
Yeah. These cartoon people are kind of terrifying.
Like
This one, why is his head so big compared to all the other cartoon people? Like, his head is double the size of his partner's.
His head is really excited, okay?
Right. Also, not for nothing. This is not a very inclusive thing. All of these couples are male-female.
No, there was
No.
No, there was female.
What? Where was the female?
Munster.
Munster, one of them. Yeah, Munster's female.
What? Hold on. Let me go back and investigate this cartoon.
So I guess they have a token lesbian couple.
Right. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah, because she's finger banging her in the front. Which actually makes more sense. However, to call it a little lazy is kind of shitty.
It's like, I feel like incorrect.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, BuzzFeed.
Yeah, seriously.
So I feel like heterosexual sex is way lazier than like lesbian sex.
Yeah.
Oh, I just clicked on nacho cheese just cause and saw what Doggy Style looked like. Just out of curiosity.
Oh, wait.
Yeah?
No, because I just re-clicked on that again. And speaking about inclusivity, is she pegging him?
Well, that was my next question is why
or is it two guys?
She must be pegging him because those are feminine lips? Maybe?
Well, the lips actually look the same as his.
Okay, you're right. Then maybe.
So it could be either. We don't know. It's inconclusive.
My one question is why are his feet look like reindeer paws that are up in the air?
Unless this is a menage a trois and we've just edited out the third person.
I think this might be. Oh my god, I'm going to Google search this image right now. You know I am.
Because of those two people, like that's neither one of them's legs.
That is neither of their legs.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't come up in an image search. Yeah, those it's gotta be. Yeah. This is a threesome going down, I think. But why is she grabbing his arms like that?
This whole thing is totally wrong because that's actually his shoulders. Because look where his the lines where his arm is.
I know this is not anatomically correct for Doggy Style. Not to nitpick a cartoon.
This guy is actually an octopus. Arms and legs that shoot out in the wrong direction. Oh no! Wait, that's not arms. That's because they're bent over. That they're grabbing around the waist.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Yes.
Then why does he have nipples above his waist?
Because he's
That's
bent
just the
over.
perspective.
Oh, because he's bent over. But still.
He's bent over.
Okay, I can see that. I can totally see that. That's waist, not arms.
But those legs are still wrong.
Those are still either reindeer legs or somebody else's legs.
It still does not solve the problem of the legs. The legs are still wrong.
Do you guys want to do any of the other ones below this before we move on?
I want to point out because since the comment about how this was translated from French, and I was saying the cheese selection doesn't seem very French, I just clicked on the French link and the cheeses are way different except for a couple, and so they translated the cheeses also.
Okay, so we'll go to the French version of this. Tell us your.
I'm into it.
I will also put this one in the show notes. Tell us your favorite French foods, and we'll tell you your best sex position.
These cheeses this is way better.
Yes, exactly.
Man, the American version sucks.
Oh, there's multiple choices.
Very hard to choose.
Wait, are you going to tell us your favorite French foods?
No. This is your cheese. Just different cheese choices.
Yeah, just better cheese choices.
Just better cheese choices.
I don't have
this
them.
one I actually can't choose.
Yeah, actually a fair amount of them I am unfamiliar with. Now, Roquefort is a way better blue cheese than a Gorgonzola. Like, I think we can all agree on that.
So you're doing the actual French quiz in French.
If you click on
English,
this was translated from French.
Yes, okay, got it. All right, well, what do we got, ladies?
Are all the sex positions the same, though?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Let's find out.
But we know we can go over them in French.
Yeah. Now let's see. Let's see if raclette in French is also the same position as raclette in English.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right. It was cowgirl.
Yeah, I'm
loading. And I'll go with
it is in fact
camembert or whatever the fuck it's called.
Camembert.
It's the 69. Okay. Yep. So they are the same.
Yep.
Morbier. Yum.
That's because...
So it does make it a little less fun if it's all the same positions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like
oh, go ahead.
feeling like I want some cheese, though.
Yeah. I feel like that all the time anyway.
Same. All right, let's do one more. The cheese board you make will reveal the animal you are in bed. Are you a Roar roquefort or a camembert? Oh, I get it!
A little cheese humor for you. Hope it wasn't too cheesy.
I get it. Camembert, like the cheese, that's the 69 cheese. Okay.
Exactly. A raw fur instead of rock fur.
Yes, I get it. Okay. Choose a soft cheese. I'll put this in the show notes as well. Well,
I'm going to go for camembert.
I want to go for
burrata. Burrata, always.
I gotta
always
go.
burrata.
Yeah, burrata is so good. But I would have picked. I'll pick. You know what? I'll pick brie just so we get something different. But my heart is with burrata. Okay.
Oh my gosh, little pillows of cheesy cloud goodness.
So good.
Oh, so good.
Choose a meat to accompany it. I'm
Prosciutto.
going.
No, thank you.
I'm going with pepperoni.
The only real choice is prosciutto, I would say. I like them all, to be fair. But that's what I'm going to choose.
Okay.
Because I do enjoy a good pepperoni. Sometimes I do cheat and I have pepperoni. It's like the bologna of Italian meats.
It sure is, and it's sure good. I hate bologna though. I think bologna and ham are gross, but I will totally eat pepperoni.
Well, I mean, just like the processed.
I know.
Crapness of it.
I know what you mean. All right, choose a firm cheese. A firm cheese. Make that cheese real firm and put it on your plate.
Your cracker.
On your cheddar Asiago, Parmesan, or Manchego. I guess I'll be like my mom and make with the Manchego.
I love how you say Manchego.
I don't know how it's really pronounced.
Make it sound like it's like a Western like bandit. Manchego's last stand.
In my mind, I kind of do picture it as like that kind of cheese.
Yeah, like it's got a little like belt buckle with like the gun holsters, and it's got some beads on it.
Oh,
it's got a black hat. I can see it.
I can too, actually.
I'm gonna go with Parmesan.
All right.
King of all cheeses.
Nice. I'm gonna go with Asiago.
Now choose a sweet to balance. Honey, raisins, apricot preserves, fresh melon, figs, dried cherries. I know this was tough. I'll go with honey. Why not?
Honey, go raisins.
Honey, you can have me if you want me. Speaking of, her song about sperm. I feel like that was on Pop-Up Video. Google it. I'm pretty sure honey was Mariah Carey's keyword for sperm or something like that. And that's yeah.
Okay. I
could be totally wrong, but there's a whole bunch of
I like it.
elder millennials out there that have also heard this rumor, and they're nodding with me. Don't fact check me. Choose a crumbly cheese.
Goat. Gonna go goat.
I'll go with feta. I like feta cheese.
I'll go with Roquefort.
Nice.
I like a good blue, a stinky blue.
So does Jay. Jay loves stinky blue, and that is also not indicative of me and 69ing at all.
And by blue, that's what I call my vagina.
Like, I'm hungry. Sit on my face. I want some blue cheese. Let me just clarify, 100% not a thing that's ever been said. But anyway, or has it? Maybe I'm just kidding because I'm embarrassed, or maybe I'm not. Pick something.
You'll never know.
You never know with me. Pick something savory. Pickled almonds, hummus, honey mustard, pistachios, or olives. This one's really hard because I want to pick all of them. I love all of the things listed.
Yeah.
For the board, I'm going to go almonds.
I'm going to go with pickles.
I would have gone with any of them. Olives and pickles were my first two choices. So I will go with my third choice, which is hummus.
Oh. Well, why didn't you go with olives?
Because Shani picked olives.
She picked almonds.
Almonds.
Oh, almonds! Oh, then I'm going with olives.
Olives are still on the table.
Love me some olive. Oh, not after I'm at that table, they're not. Then they're in my belly. Finally decide on a carb to add.
Is this a question?
I know, right?
Baguette.
Yeah. You go next, Amanda. I'll pick third because I want any of them. So I will take whatever is left.
I enjoy a thin, seedy cracker like the picture there. I'll go with that.
Yeah.
I'll go with thick cracker.
I do
then.
like crackers.
I'm a bear. Arrgh. Wait.
Ooh.
Wait. Rawr. What do bears make? What noise do bears make? I don't even know.
Some version of a roar.
Rawr. Rawr. Rawr.
Now you're just that's not a bear.
Like, please don't make that noise again.
It's a little more honking in nature, I feel like.
All the ferocity of a lion. There's also a part of you that really wants to take your time. I don't ever want to take my time with anything except for telling a story. That's pretty much the only time I ever take my time. You're thoughtful, adventurous, and candid in the bedroom. You can be gentle when you want to. When you feel the urge, you're an absolute beast. Anybody else a bear?
No.
Oh, what are you?
No. I am a lion.
Ooh.
Like a lion, you're fierce, passionate, and determined. Your soulful eyes captivate your prey, lover, and you leave your fair share of claw marks.
Ooh.
Only because I hate cutting my nails. Such a pain in the ass.
And Shandy, what are you?
I am a jellyfish.
Oh my.
That's amazing. Oh my god. Maybe I should also call this the lion, the bear, and the jellyfish.
I like that. I like that. You're alluring and hypnotic, but those taken by you are in for a surprise when you latch onto them and send electricity through their body. Though you look mysterious and reserved, those that get tangled in your beautiful web are going to feel it for days.
Wow, they made jellyfish sound kind of sexy.
I know, right?
Yeah, they did.
And you know,
don't pee on it.
I was just gonna say, if you get stung, you gotta pee on it. So there's a whole golden showers component to being a jellyfish.
Apparently, that's a myth, though. The peeing on a jellyfish.
It
actually makes it worse.
Oh, it's also kind of gross.
Yeah, it is gross.
Yeah.
Going through the comments, it looks like raccoon is also an answer.
Oh my god.
Oh, interesting.
So if anybody out there
Trash
takes
bin.
this and gets a raccoon, please let us know. There's also gorilla. If you get gorilla, also let me know. We really want to know. If you get anything else, let us know. I will put the links to both of these quizzes that we took in the show notes. And I look forward to hearing what everybody has to say. Thank you, Shandy, for finding these. These were super awesome.
This is so fun.
Yeah.
You're very welcome.
My dear lion, my dear jellyfish. Let's take a quick commercial break. And we will come back and wrap up the show. All right, we are back. We're ready to get into the feedback portion of the show. I don't know if I mentioned this at the top of the show, but this is also episode 234, which is, 234. I thought that was kind of fun, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, anyway, this is our second 69 show. And, in honor, we'd like to wish Greg a happy birthday.
Yes, indeed. Side note, 234 adds up to 9, just saying.
Ooh, good catch. Cheers.
Cheers to
Yay,
that.
math.
Yay, math. But happy birthday, Greg. We hope that you had a nice day.
Yes.
Indeed.
Getting into some feedback from the Facebook group. We start with something from Dennis, and he says, obviously Killing Eve is a great show, and we just finished watching The Chair, Sandra Oh's newest series of 6 episodes. She plays an Asian American PhD who was recently named chair of a university English department. I guess it would be classified as a dramedy. Plenty of drama with nice comedic slices and a fantastic child actor, Everly Carganilla, as her daughter.
Yeah, and I was telling Dennis that I actually binged that right before we recorded last week. I don't know why I didn't even think to bring it up. But yeah, it was really good. And luckily, I'm a chair of a department that doesn't have those kinds of... It's not the same environment whatsoever, thank God. And if you watch the show, you'll see what I mean. But I really liked it. It was really good and definitely interesting. And yes, Sandra Oh is just so awesome in everything she does.
Yeah.
So I think, like, I saw The Chair and I thought, is that too on the nose for me to watch? And then I saw that it was Sandra Oh. I was like, oh no, I'm watching.
You're like, Sandra Oh knows.
So wait, where can one watch this? If
On the Netflix.
on the Netflix.
Okay.
Cool. Yep.
I have to catch up on Killing Eve too. I'm a season behind, and
I have yet to start.
it's so
I'm
good.
all the seasons behind.
It's really good. I don't know how it ends, but I know the first 2 seasons are really good.
Yeah. I've watched the whole thing, but I also couldn't tell you how it ends. 'Cause I kind of forgot. I need a little refresher.
Is that also on the Netflix?
Honestly, I can't remember. I feel like it was on something different. And I think I bought the last season because it wasn't on the same streaming device I was using.
Killing
I
Eve
had
is
to
on
watch
Hulu.
it.
It's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu. Okay.
Okay, but maybe is that last season not on Hulu? Is that correct?
Well, didn't it just wrap up?
Yeah,
So
the
maybe it's
season
just not there
4.
yet.
Season 4 is not on Hulu.
Wait, did I watch 4 seasons or did I only watch 3?
I've watched 2, so it was surprised to me that there's 4.
Maybe I haven't watched the 4th one.
Maybe that's why you don't remember how it ends.
That would explain it.
Mystery
God.
solved.
Maybe I have a whole nother season of Sandra Oh. Wow.
Oh, that's kind of the best, isn't it? When like
Yeah.
something ends and you're really sad about it, and it's like, surprise, there was a whole season you didn't know. Like, oh.
So I think it was on BBC America, and then slid over to Netflix. Or I'm sorry,
Okay,
into
'cause I know-
Hulu.
Yeah, because it was a BBC America show.
Yeah.
I do remember when I watched it, there was a season that wasn't, and I think it was the 3rd season that like wasn't on the streaming platform, Hulu or whatever I was using, and I actually bought it, which is something I never do.
So
that
you
I
must
would be able
have
to watch it
so
or
you
rented
must
it or
have
whatever.
done season 3 before it came onto Hulu. Then.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
now is season 4 is not on Hulu. Am I
Right.
going to be buying this again?
Or you just have to wait till it appears.
To be
Well-
continued, I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Okay.
I do want to watch this show. I heard that, it's one of those dramedies, but like also, kind of like suspenseful dramedies. Is that true, Shandy?
I don't know if suspense is the word that I would use to describe it, but it's interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, it's interesting, and I think it's a good look into, like, definitely the world of academia,
Right, the politics
inner
within it.
politics,
Okay.
and particularly like in 2021, and then also with like specifically like women of color, and how that is
Gotcha.
like advancing, but not very much
Okay.
in academia. It's really interesting.
I will put it on the list. I think I mentioned last week we watched White Lotus. We did finish it last week. It's really good. Totally check it out. It's it's a pretty good show. We also watched a show on, I think it was HBO Max, called The Other Two, and it is fantastic. It just started season 2. I think if season 2 is as good as season 1, it will get some major press as being like sort of the next Schitt's Creek.
Interesting.
Wow.
Who is in it? Is it anybody
So it was written
like any names?
It was created and written by 2 writers of SNL. So it's produced by Lorne Michaels, like everything else in the whole world is. But it's the story of, there isn't any, there's definitely actors in there that are character actors that you've seen around for forever. You would recognize a lot of people, but none of it, there's no like huge big names in it. Like there's no Eugene Levy's or Catherine O'Hara's in it. Molly Shannon is probably the biggest name in it.
Oh,
So it's a story of this kid who's like Justin Bieber, like gets famous from one YouTube song but isn't like a great singer, and his mom has been trying to, he's the youngest of 3, and his mom has been trying with all 3 of her kids to get them famous. The mom is Molly Shannon, and the other 2 are, who it's named after, are the older brother and older sister. and they are former mildly successful child stars, but not really child stars. They just had like success, but in like a pre-YouTube, because they're our age, right? Like they're like not our age, but they're in their like 20s. Oh God, we're not. I can't even say 20s is our age. They're
we're solidly not in our 20s.
Right. We're solidly. Not.
I don't even think we're the same generation.
That's debatable, but okay.
15 years removed.
Yeah, depends on what.
No, they're not 20.
Side of the 20s they're on.
They're not 20. They're in their like mid to late 20s. But anyway, it's their story of how they grapple with their little brother becoming famous, and older brother is gay. The older sister is just unlucky in love, and like it's really. I want to say heartwarming, but it's heartwarming in the way that like Schitt's Creek was heartwarming, in that they're kind of all shitty people that are becoming better people as the series goes on, and you can like visibly see like they have good hearts, and we really enjoyed it. Like I totally do recommend it. They're like half hour each. It's easy to watch, easy to catch up on. If you want something that you're gonna laugh at, check it out. It's called The Other Two. It's really good. Like it's really. It has a very Schitt's Creek vibe to it. And that's all I can say is, like, all these people are living in the same way that, like, in Schitt's Creek, you had all these people, like, being themselves and living their lives and, like, being them without it ever being, like, an issue. And, like, they were just them. Their parents accepted them. It was like, you know, this is how it is. This isn't, like, a plot point. Like, we've already moved on from that. So, but, yeah. Recommend it.
What is it on?
It's on HBO Max.
Nice.
I think you would really like it, Shandy, since... do you have HBO Max, Amanda?
I do.
Okay. I think you would
and
like
I
it
don't
too.
Anymore.
No!
It used to come with my phone subscription when we had AT&T, but because AT&T is the fucking absolute worst, we got rid of AT&T. Yes. And with them went HBO, and I don't feel like paying for it, so.
Well, I think it's $16. It's $16.08 a month. HBO Max.
Well, I will say that if we had to pay for HBO, I would.
There's a lot of good stuff.
They have really upped the ante with like what they have now, between like the back catalog HBO stuff and
their
they have
new
like
stuff,
West Wing now,
and all the movies,
all the new stuff. It is worth the $16.
And I would
see. I mean, when there's a show that I absolutely have to watch, I might do it. But it's just like it bothers me that I pay for Netflix and I pay for Hulu, then also pay for HBO. I think that's all I pay for right now. But it's like once you cut cable and then you start like getting subscriptions to 5 million
I get
streaming devices.
No,
it's like the same
I feel the exact same way. That it's like when does it stop? That it's like we all cut the cord to save money, and then with all these different streaming services and platforms, it's just you're all the way back up to where you were with cable, and it's just.
I don't know. I was paying like $200 a month for cable. I'm not quite there yet.
That's absurd. That is absolutely absurd.
It is absurd. Like, we started out because we had a really cheap direct TV, I think it was. And then once it was over, you were locked in then for another year at like an obscene rate. So anyway, I don't know. Shandy, I think that you would enjoy it though.
I feel like when there are shows like that, I can also take something for like a month and then just binge them.
Yeah, I would wait till season 2 is done and then binge them both. Because what we're doing now is we finished season 1. There's only 3 episodes of 2 out, I believe. We're going to wait till 2 is out and then watch all of 2. But like I said, it's a good show. And I do... It's not as good as Schitt's Creek, but it's definitely of that same, like, feel to it where,
nice.
People are...
Yeah.
But to be fair, Schitt's Creek was fine in its first season, but it got better as it went along.
Right.
Yeah.
So, right.
If you liked the first season and they haven't even gotten to their second season yet, it has potentials. It sounds like.
Yeah, that's true. So anyway, The Other Two, I recommend that one. And that's about it on my end. I will check out the chair. Axel said he loved the chair. The older Duplass brother... Duplass brother?
Duplass.
Is great too. Cool.
Which one is that?
I don't know. They're so close in age. I think the older of the two is Mark Duplass.
The one from
the morning show. And the younger one is the one from Transparent. I think.
My question was who are either of them, but now I see.
They're
Okay.
like indie darlings. Like they made like a $20 movie that went to Sundance, and like that's how they got famous. No joke. They made like a home movie that like
Okay, so one of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
I see who they're talking about though. That's No, he's good.
In the Facebook group, Janet had a last minute addition, which might not be something we should talk about right now, but the 6-week abortion ban in Texas, will the Supreme Court allow it? Probably.
Probably.
Moral of the story: don't move to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Retire Stephen Breyer. Retire. Give us our Amy Coney Barrett on the left.
Yeah.
Just like, fucking Dianne Feinstein is pulling I'm sorry, I shouldn't do this now, but here we are.
Here we are. Go for it. Give in.
She's pulling an RBG. I mean, she might not even remember that she's even in Congress at the moment, but like...
How old is she? Like 110?
No, she's like 91. And she... Anyway, all right, let's just move on to the Master She Said.
All the things are moving up and down, back where they're supposed to be.
Squeezing the thing so it'd go faster. There's this liquid going.
Oh, that was when we had to give Fiona
That one feels almost like
subcutaneous.
feels like a poem in nature. Like some slam poetry.
Oh my god, is that a haiku? Squeezing the thing so it go faster. There's this liquid going. We're 2 syllables short.
Going in there.
Sure. Or if you want to keep it abstract, there's this liquid going over. Over where? Over there.
Oh.
That's good. That's more in line in the spirit of the text.
I hadn't done it yet today.
She was on my list a bit earlier.
I thought you said that so casually. I hadn't clicked back over to the list. I thought you just were dropping that in as you were.
I hadn't done the camembert yet today.
She was on my lap a bit earlier.
That one is not as fun to do.
Gabby pounced on Fiona and played for a bit. Yeah, where's that picture, Flo, whatever your name is? Oh, played for a bit. Yeah, I said played. Okay, good.
He finished second.
Just slide out and go.
You've been sitting a while. I hope you turn on.
I gave it 10 pumps and handed it to her.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, go.
You can't stop halfway through. That's how you get hurt.
Oh. It's a little different on the other side.
There's a happy ending so far for one of them.
You have to wait an hour or 20 to get to the fun part.
Worth the wait, I promise.
Last time you did that, I had to go to commercial break.
That was pretty awesome. Thank you, Matt. We appreciate that. That was a good one. Those are good.
That was fun.
A good crop.
Yeah.
Next up, we're going to finish up with an Andy update.
All right. Andy writes in, this week in Andy's return to the work week, hey broads, back at work, and yeah, it was definitely a mess coming back. Part of me knew it was due to them not knowing or not having access to certain things yet, but I didn't realize how bad it was in certain places. I even tried helping them by making how-tos or directing them to the manual, but it seems like they didn't even bother with them. I've spent the last 2 days trying to do all the stuff they didn't do all of last week. The thing that bugs me is that it doesn't seem like they got any help from my supervisor, who assured me they'd take care of this and not leave me in the bind I wound up in. So at this point, I'm going to try to regularly email my coworkers and tell them exactly what I want done and hope that will help out, or at least give me some proof that I've been trying to reach them. It was definitely worth it in the end. I just really needed the time away to recharge after an already long year. And we're not even halfway through Jason's D. Can't say I have any great vacation stories. This was more me trying to spread out the PTO I've saved this year, but won't be able to take with me into next year. Oh, use or lose. That's my dream. Unfortunately, there is that inevitable list of things I wish I could have crossed off my to-do list, but I still have some more time off to use in the next couple months. The biggest thing, revising my resume, which has been a lot tougher than I thought it would be. Well, that's about it here. Sorry about Colleen's bummer summer. Here's hoping we have a good fall, or maybe not as disastrous as we thought, fall at least. And happy 6-9, which is the only 6-9 I can be part of, for now at least. Hashtag 5 years with hers, Andy.
I'm sorry things aren't getting better at work, Andy.
Yeah, that's a bummer. And also it's like so flagrant if like you weren't there, shit didn't get done. I wonder what the missing piece was, right? Like, so to not have that even like validated, I guess.
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
No, for sure.
Because you would think that like the absence would make the supervisor realize like, oh, look at what happened.
Right. Yeah. So keep working on that resume. Sounds like it's time to get out.
I agree.
Yeah.
And let people know. Like, don't be afraid to let people know that you're looking in a subtle way. If you're, if you have a good network of connections and people know that, you are open to changing jobs, then
you're down to clown.
You're down to clown, then just letting them know, like, hey, let me know if I'm looking to move. Or say it in like a whatever way works best for you. But
yeah.
You put it out there and, people will see your value and your worth, hopefully. And it's a good time to be looking for a job.
That is very true.
It's a very good time to be looking for a job.
Yeah.
I can attest to that. So
Indeed.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you for emailing in. Thank you to everybody who contributed feedback and for listening. We appreciate it, as always. I can't believe that we are starting the last 4 months of the year. That's kind of crazy.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
It's so going by so fast.
We're in Sun's D right now. So, I don't know. Did I tell you guys, Zachary, I think I kind of told you offline. A few weeks ago, Zachary came home and said that a kid at after school had kicked him in the penis.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So, I don't know. This kid kicked him in the dick. And he will come home every couple of days and be like, the kid that kicked me in the penis kicked me in the, or punched me in the blah, blah, blah. Or, smack me in the booty or something. And we're like,
yeah,
well,
this kid seems to have a real issue.
Yeah, we'll be like, how are you responding to this? And so, anyway, the funny part of this story was that we keep calling this kid the penis puncher.
I mean, what else would you call it?
Right? He's like, because we know his first name, but he doesn't say, like, so-and-so did this to me today. He'll literally start off, Mommy, Daddy, the kid that kicked me in the penis did this to So we're like, okay, so the penis puncher did this. What did you do in reaction? Like, did you tell the teacher? Did you blah, blah, blah? So we're trying to work with him. I talked to them today to be like, so-and-so. I was like, this kid that kicked him in the dick, but I didn't say that. I was like... So I was like, so-and-so, like, he keeps saying that they keep having, like, run-ins. I don't know how much of it is, like, exaggerated versus whatever, because I didn't want to be like... Because I didn't want to be like, he saw the reaction that we gave him when he said that he kicked him in the penis versus, like, now he's been, like, every little, like, tap, the kid looks at him in the wrong and be like, so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. No, not so-and-so. The kid that kicked me in the penis looked at me the wrong way. So anyway, stay tuned for that. I talked to them today. Hopefully it stops, but I think it's a classic case of the kid doesn't like tease him, but like doesn't do it maliciously, but like will like hit him to sort of the way that like the two brothers play. Like, I feel like this is a kid that has a lot of brothers and doesn't understand that there's boundaries.
You can't kick people in the dick.
Right.
Yeah, no dick kicks, hashtag.
New friends might not like that.
Exactly. So, trying to suss out, like, what's going on there. But that's, yeah, good times. I have assessed that there is no danger or harm or anything else in the situation, which is why I'm talking about it. But
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, good times. Alrighty. On that note, everybody, thank you for listening, especially that pointless story at the end. Appreciate it. Hoping I figured out the mic stuff this week. If not, there's always next week. You made it this far, so thanks. I think I figured out. So Shandy and I have the same mic, and I used to talking into the tip, and she talks into the sides. So I feel like
just the tip.
There's no.
Well, this
tip.
time I talked into the tip.
I'll let you know how
I
you
changed
sound.
it. Yeah.
So literally just the tip this episode.
Yeah.
Just the tip.
Yeah. All right, on that note, thank you for listening. Thank you for your feedback. We love feedback. Thebroadcasters3@gmail.com, 331-276-2373. I think we're going to try to get more active on Instagram, maybe. That would be great. I would love that. Everybody smile. Please. Okay. Not sure why I stuck my tongue out other than to prove that I'm... It was because it was our 69 episode. I should have been like... Big old gaping mouth. I don't know. I want to be more active on Instagram again because that's really fun when we were doing that. Even though I sucked at it. Shandy, you were the social media queen.
Yeah, hopefully now that I'm back to work, I can maybe start making us videos again. Woo-hoo! I thought I'd have all this time. I was like, oh, maybe I'm a journey. I'm going to have all this time to do stuff. So, spoiler alert. For anyone who has kids, they know that I was never going to get anything done. I didn't know that. I learned. You get nothing done. You spend all day trying to get an infant to sleep.
Yeah.
That's what you do. That's what I did on my maternity leave.
Yeah. That's it. That's it.
But I will try to be better. When I'm back on this computer more often, I will try and make us videos.
I have to try to be better about it too. And anyway, all that is to say, what are we, the Broadcasters 3 on Twitter? Fuck. I'm so bad at this Twitter thing.
Oh, Twitter, I don't know.
Not Twitter, Instagram. Instagram.
Hold on, I will tell you.
Broadcasters 3.
The Broadcasters 3 on Twitter. The Broadcasters 3 on Instagram. The Broadcast 3 on Twitter. Follow us on the social medias. We're going to try to ramp it up and get better. I make no promises, though. Take the sex cheese position quiz and let us know what you ended up with, even though we spoiled, 69% of the answers for you.
Well, you know what? Pause the show, do your quiz, and then...
I mean, to be fair, at this point, they've already done it.
But maybe they haven't taken it yet, so maybe they forgot, because that was like a whole 45 minutes ago.
Fair.
Let us know. But anyway, thanks for listening. We'll be back next week. We thank the patrons, especially the patrons that contribute a certain level, and that would be Eckhart, Rigner, Attack from Tokyo, Maggie the Magnificent, who mailed me my Swiss Army knife back in the mail, which was awesome, because she took it after it got confiscated, and that was pretty great. I just ran out. I was like, Maggie, take my knife! She was like, what? Nice. And I was like, it's just a little, girly knife. Please just take it. I don't want them to take it away, and then I don't have a knife. So thank you, Maggie, for that. Joanne with a plan, and Greg, the birthday boy, Gray. We appreciate it. Thank you, though. If you'd like to make a patron, you can go to patreon.com/JayandJack, or go to jayandjack.com and click on the Become a Patron link at the top right-hand corner of the page. I think we have a pretty back to normal recording schedule, so we should be back to normal with our monthly bonus episodes, our monthly hangout episodes, and who knows what else we have in the pipeline. So, anyway, thank you again. On that note, happy 69, everyone. My name is Colleen.
My name is Amanda.
And I'm Shandy.
Peace out, everybody.
Bye.